Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
Colin Farrell has shared a very rare glimpse inside his life with son James, who was born with Angelman syndrome. The Oscar-nominated star, 48, has started a foundation to support adults with cognitive disabilities in honor of his son James. James was born with Angelman syndrome, a rare condition characterized by developmental delay, problems with speech and balance, and, in some cases, seizures. Colin's son will be turning 21 in September and anticipating the difficulty for adults with intellectual disabilities to gain independence. The actor established the Colin Farrell Foundation. Colin, who shares James with his ex, Canadian model Kim Bordenave, said in a new interview with People magazine that he wants the world to be kind. The Irish star shared that James has worked so hard all his life, so hard at learning repetition and balance, and improving his jerky gait. The In Bruges actor said, when he started feeding himself for the first time, his face looks like a Jackson Pollock by the end of it. But he gets it in, he feeds himself beautifully. I'm proud of him every day, because I just think he's magic. This is the first time I've spoken about it and, obviously, the only reason I'm speaking is I can't ask James if wants to do this. I mean, I can. I speak to James as if he's 20 and has perfect fluency with the English language and age-appropriate cognitive ability. He explained that children with James' cognitive abilities get to 21-year-old, many of the supports put in place get stripped away, which is what in part inspired Colin to set up the foundation with the intention of helping others in a similar age bracket to James. And while Colin looks forward to his son's milestone birthday, he can't help but be aware of the challenges it will bring to James. Colin said, he has earned autonomy, and he has earned having a greater sense of community and a greater sense of freedom. I've had 20 years to think about the struggles of a child with special needs. It's very much been localized for me, of course, personalized. It's very much been about James, about my son. James has benefited a lot from the doctors I can get on the phone easier than most people, from the money I have to pay for certain therapeutic interventions. He went on, once your child turns 21, they're kind of on their own. Angelman syndrome is a rare genetic condition which affects the nervous system and causes severe physical and learning disabilities. Children with it have their development delayed when they are between 6 and 12 months old. Those with the condition have a near normal life expectancy, but they will need lifelong support. It affects around 1 in 20,000 births. This leads to them being unable to sit up unsupported, and they sometimes make babbling noises. Later, they may not be able to speak at all, or will only be able to say a few words. Most children with Angelman syndrome are able to communicate through gestures, signs, or other methods. The condition can also make walking difficult because of issues with balance and coordination. Other physical signs include trembling arms or jerky movements, crossed eyes, a tendency to stick the tongue out, and the legs may also be stiff. Angelman syndrome can cause children to laugh frequently with little reason, become easily excitable and restless, and can also give them a fascination with water. They can also have a short attention span, struggle to sleep, and need less sleep than those without the syndrome. Those with the condition have a near normal life expectancy, but they will need lifelong support. The most common cause of Angelman syndrome is when the gene known as UBE3A is either missing or not working properly. A child usually gets 2 copies, one from each parent, but only the one from the mother is active. In most cases of Angelman syndrome, the child does not get a copy of the UBE3A gene from its mother, or the gene is not working. This means there is no active copy of the gene in the child's brain. Source, NHS. All the safeguards that are put in place, special ed classes, that all goes away, so you're left with a young adult who should be an integrated part of our modern society and more often than not is left behind. The Spaceman actor was seen playing with a ball in the garden with James during the photo shoot for People magazine. Colin said if James knew the purpose behind the shoot was to help young adults who L.